sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Armadillos of Tokyo. Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Like, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who have stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 61 yards. And the Armadillos will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. As this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to come in.
Oh, right away, he lost the football. And some room to work. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how the defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll send Austin in motion right. To throw is Prescott. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Prescott. He'll dump this off to Achane. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Here's Prescott. And he finds Austin complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Prescott yet again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
It's a gain of 8. And the Las Vegas first down. There we go. First and 10 at the 34.
Up the middle, Achane. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Achane here, they stay on the ground. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Henry. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now. But this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive in double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now Sanders. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Judkins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another Tokyo.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Finds his man, it's Kelce on the crossing route here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Judkins, touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work, did the whole hard, and finish in the end zone.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7. after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a round, too.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Tokyo set to go on offense once again. They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Checks it down. Down to Judkins. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here we go.
First down.
They'll try the option on first and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Ready.
At the 11-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Sanders. Over the middle, it's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
On the pickup. It's now third and
From the shotgun, Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Armadillos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 7.
After the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He's just been looking for some... But they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him.
Prescott stripped.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Prescott. It's caught here by Adams. The reception good for 7. It's third down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Prescott now. He's getting his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards. And the Raider first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Right back to Chris Godwin. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Prescott now, option right. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
3 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Now Prescott. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Prescott to throw it. Throw right side complete to Dotson. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
For the field goal, a 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Throwing. Prescott. The left side throw complete to Adams. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And the Raider first down.
Yeah.
First and goal.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. Okay, Brandon, thank you. We continue on with a great day of football. This the third of the 3 Wild Card Sunday games. Let's show you what's transpired so far. And it's Bo Nix. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Seahawks find a way to get it done. The number 4 seed knocks out the number 5. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on...
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Looking to put a drive together. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
In motion right is Austin. Prescott from the gun. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep. The feet inbounds.
Previous play is under review.
Aaron Glenn has made the decision. He wants another look. Out comes a challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Here's Prescott. Open in down the field is Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They fire this one quickly to Austin. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Here we go.
Adams the man in motion left. Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll send Austin in motion right. Prescott yet again. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Sanders. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got Harrison left side complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Tokyo, first down.
Throwing, Sanders. Complete to Washington.
Fired that one in there, able to make a connection with a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. From the 33, here's second down and 1. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the gun, it's Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's second down. Now it's Judkins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Sanders to throw. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
It's now 4th down.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start by running the option to the right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Prescott. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Raiders first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking for Austin, intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And a return will stop right around the 25.
Got ready.
Prescott's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run. This is Jenkins. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way in for the touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 39 yards. And the Armadillos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Justice Hill to return. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. Short pass caught by Henry. 3rd and 8.
To Hunter Henry. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Prescott to throw it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Achane. Now he's loose at the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. That's pulled in by Brooks. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
To number 30. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
now Prescott.
The 9-yard line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's down the field for Jefferson. Batted at the line, but he still brought it in. And touchdown! DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Armadillos are able to stretch out their lead.
And to me, that which that allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Prater to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a yard.
Yeah! Here we go!
Achane gets it from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Well, that's one stuff. We'll see if this defense has another in their back pocket.
I just wonder on the other side of the ball, do you just challenge the big guys up front? This is short yardage situation. We ought to be able to pick this up. Or do you say to yourself, they are awfully tough. I've got to throw it on this down.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. Offside. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
One last shot now for Prescott. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say sayonara from Tokyo.